So here we are on another adventure. I've parked up in Glenridding. Now, it's all a bit dodgy parking around there. Because I'm parked in a lay-by and basically said, no overnight camping or overnight stays. Well, I translate that to meaning, or interpret to meaning, no sleeping in your car, and no camper vans, and no putting your tents up, which I'm not doing. Stuck my National Trust membership card in the window, so if somebody does decide to come round, hopefully they'll not give me a ticket. So we'll have to wait and see, but it could be an expensive trip. Anyway, so the plan is to head towards Helvellyn. I've not really made a decision on where I'm going to camp. There's Helvellyn, Lower Man, Catstycam, Whiteside. There's loads of places up there. So I'm kind of just going to see how busy it is and see where the best pitch lies. Be nice to get a decent view because it's supposed to be very clear in the morning, but very windy on the tops. So let's see how we get on. Fingers crossed, that'll be a good one. So, it's Friday tea time, 10 to 6. I'm not a million miles away from Red Tarn, a popular spot for wild campers. So, should we have a bet on how many people, or tents, I'm not going to count people, but how many tents we think are going to be at Red Tarn? Yeah? Well, I'll probably won't check in again until I get to Red Tarn, so I'll be able to count. So, place your bets. I dare you to comment below before you actually see the actual footage. No cheating. Let's have a guess from you. Comment down here. Okay, I've got to Red Tarn. It's just on my left. So have you all placed your bets on how many tents you think are going to be there? The time is 6:32, so it's quite early in fairness. I mean, I wouldn't normally pitch up till at the very earliest about 7:30. So, as far as I can see, there is nobody there. So ladies and gentlemen, it's the top of Catstycam. I believe the 14th highest peak in the Lake District at about 890 metres. It's quite a high one as you can see from the view. So another one bagged. I've got a list of, I've probably said before, a list of about 20 trying to get through. Today and tomorrow, hopefully I'll knock off about 4 or 5. Then I must have done most of the top 10. Still got a few to bag though, so lots more adventures to come. So I'll see you shortly. When I got to the top, and literally just as I got to the top, all this cloud just appeared from nowhere. And this isn't even forecast. So, you can bloody well do one. It's supposed to be clear tonight and clear tomorrow morning. So much for views from the top. Here I'm at the trigger point. This is Helvellyn. I believe this is the third or fourth highest mountain in England. One of the highest in the UK, but not that high as far as Scotland's concerned. But in England, I'm sure it's the third. 950 metres. It's a lot of feet. Not great views at the moment because this cloud's coming, but it doesn't matter. I'm just going to have a look at the map and see which direction I'm going to head in, either that way or that way. Okay, so this is the summit of Lower Man, another one bagged. as you can see, lovely views again. The wind keeps blowing it clear and then it comes back again, so I don't think it's going to stay, because it's like I say, you probably can't hear the wind I'm saying. If you can't hear me, yeah, it is blowing a gale up here, so I'm thinking this cloud's passing. With a bit of luck, the wind's just going to blow it past, and I'll have a lovely evening to have my tea by and a cup of tea, well, a cup of coffee. So I'm at the summit of Whiteside, which is, I believe, the 20th or 21st tallest mountain in England. A bit obsessed, aren't I? But just one to tick off. I did a top 20 and a few more, and this is, off the top of my head, I can't remember, so it is 863 metres, so still quite high. And with a bit of luck, I think I'm going to camp here because it's far enough away from the path. I mean, in fairness, I'm going to be gone before anybody else turns up. I'm going to be hopefully gone by the crack of dawn. It's fairly grassy, which is quite rare around here, and that is east. So, if my geography serves me correctly, over there is where the sun should be coming up. So I'm going to, if I park here, because the wind's coming from behind me, I can have my tent door open and maybe not even have to get out of bed to see the sunrise. So I think I'm going to perch it here. So, roo's up, tent's all up. It's blowing a gale on and off. I would say pretty high gusts of wind, but nothing that'll trouble the tent. It's well and truly pegged down. Can't see any issues. And it is supposed to drop sort of 1-2 in the morning, so if I'm asleep, then I'll get at least a couple of hours. So I'll just give you a view of what I've got. So the tent's there. It's a bit untidy, I haven't tidied it up yet. I'm looking out across that. So that's Catstycam, Straight Edge and Helvellyn there, and Lower Man. It's a decent place on Lower Man, but I just thought I'd come a bit further and see what else I could find, and this is even better. Right, it's 10:15, so I'm umming and ahhing about turning in. Just thought I'd give you a couple of heads up on a couple of things. The temperature at the moment is 12 degrees, so I'd read on the forecast it's going to be sort of 12-14 degrees, and that's the warmest it's been in quite a while, to be honest with you. So I thought I would take the opportunity, a bit of a risk because I'm high up, but I thought I'd take the opportunity to debut my, you can see this is my Thermarest Corus HD quilt. Now I bought this originally to supplement my old sleeping bag. And I thought, oh, I'm not spending loads of money on a new sleeping bag. I don't need a new sleeping bag. I'll just buy like a cheapish quilt. I mean, this was, I think it's about £100-ish. But it happened when COVID happened, so I was saving money on gym membership because they closed. So bought myself a quilt. I've not used one before, apart from, well, I've slept on the bed with it, just having a nod, but I've not used it in outdoor conditions. Now, it says it goes down to 0 degrees. So I would have thought it'd be adequately warm. I'm going to sleep with my long johns on. In worst case scenario, I've got like got this fleece. I've got my Rab featherlight jacket, microlight, whatever it's called. So it should be plenty warm enough. It's lofted up pretty well. It's just meant my pack weight has been so much lighter today, which is always a bonus. So yeah, it says there 32 degrees down to 32 Fahrenheit or 0 degrees Celsius. So if it's 12 tonight, that should be more than warm enough for me, in theory. I do like to be toasty, but like I say, I'll sleep with long johns on, and worst case scenario, I can put extra layers on, but I don't think it's going to get particularly cold tonight, and I'm quite warm already. Usually I've got my Rab jacket on already, but I've been sat in the tent tonight with this on, and a bit warm actually. So I shall, I think, say goodnight, because I'm not going to get any sleep anyway, so I might as well try and get a little bit, and I'll hopefully bring you back when the sun is up and it's nice and toasty tomorrow morning. So see you in the morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The time is 10 to 5. I've not had a bad night's sleep, to be fair. Wind wasn't too bad.
but it looks like we're going to have ourselves a sunrise, because it looks like it's a bit cloudy, but a lot better than it was last night. So I'll just have a quick check out the tent. Here, the moon is still out. There, you just see it in there. I'm not an early riser by any stretch of the imagination, so it's always tough for me to get out of bed early. But when the weather's like this, it's always going to be a beautiful day, and we're going to get a decent sunrise hopefully, so it'll be worth it. With a bit of luck, I'll be back home for lunchtime. Go back to bed for a couple of hours, or have a snooze on the sofa watching some crap telly. That's what Saturdays are made for. Is it Saturday? Well, lost track of days. When you work shifts, every day is the same. So I think it's Saturday. And I'm under a lot of sleep. Brew's up. Not a bad view to have your brew in the morning, is it? A lot of people say to me, you must be mad going camping in the lakes on your own, or wherever you go camping, but to go solo camping, top of a mountain, middle of nowhere, you must be mad. And maybe I am, but you know, it's just so nice to be on your own, and you know, where it's so peaceful. I mean, and then you get sunrises like this. That is literally the view from my front door this morning. So it's 6:10 and I've had my breakfast, had a brew, had a chat with some mentalist runners out on the fells at this time, and I'm all packed away. Beautiful sunrise, nothing but flat grass. When I first woke up this morning, it's about 7 degrees, a bit chilly. So I had my fleece on, and my rab jacket to stay warm. I was pottering about, but now the sun's come up. I mean it's not 50 degrees out, but it's so much warmer. So I set off walking with my fleece on. 20 minutes later, it's off. Down t-shirt. There's hardly any wind, so it's going to be a beautiful day. So I expect the lakes will be absolutely rammed today with tourists and wild campers alike. But it's all good. I still don't do enough of this. I don't promote my own Facebook page and YouTube account. Obviously, if you're watching this video, you'll be watching it on YouTube. I'd really appreciate a like and a subscribe. I'm not making money, not at all. You know, some people make a bit of money, but I'm not in it. I'm not monetized account, so I don't make any money. So apologise if adverts pop up in the video. It's nothing to do with me. So yeah. So if you could like and subscribe, that'd be awesome. Just not because I make money, because I don't, but just because you know, it's nice to. I like sharing my journeys, and I've had some good feedback. So yeah, if you could like and subscribe. I'm also on Facebook under Rob's Adventures, so please give that a follow as well. There's more pictures on there than videos, but I'm also up for any feedback. So if anyone wants to tell me how shit I am, please don't. But if anyone wants to tell me where they think I should go camping or what adventures they think I should do, I'm always up for a challenge. Nothing silly, because I'm not an idiot, although my wife would disagree. But I'm up for any challenge, more or less, so feel free to suggest anything. Also, while I'm here, I just want to do a bit of a shout out to two of the guys who kind of got me into this, into the wild camping and this malarkey. Paul Mesner, who's a great guy on YouTube. I think he's from Sheffield way. Really nice guy, videos are great to watch. And also a shout out to the Soulo Summertier. Dave, he's called. Dave, if you're watching this, I inspire to get my videos as good as yours, and you inspire me to go up and climb mountains on my own. So thanks guys. So I'll sign off for now and maybe see you back at the car. So I'm kind of way ahead of schedule really. I mean, normally I'm a bit later back to the car, but it's like 8:45 now, if that. So I thought, do you know what, I think I've got some water left, I've got a coffee sachet left, I never touched my Jaffa cakes. So I found myself a nice secluded spot, got my stove out, brewed up, and look at this for a view. This is definitely a brew with a view. This one goes out to you, Dave. The Soulo Summertier, brew with a view. Not a soul in sight. Cheers. I've had worse Saturday mornings. I have to say, this camp, I was going to say I've nailed it. I'm not sure I've nailed it, but just things have fallen into place really well. Managed to get a decent parking spot. Well, he says, hoping my car's still there. Yeah, then no sun set yesterday, but fantastic sunrise this morning. Hopefully some of those pictures will come out really well, and there's time-lapse photography. And coming down, the weather's been fantastic, and then just finding this spot for a brew. It's just, to quote somebody, does it get any better than this? And the answer is probably not. This is one of the best wild camps so far. Look at that. So I'm back at the car. I shall keep it brief because I've sort of said everything I need to say really at the lakeside in the previous clip. I nailed it on this one. Not me personally, but just the way everything fell. I've had cracking weather,
despite the wind last night. Beautiful morning sunrise, great walk down, fantastic. And then lovely coffee on the lakeside on, you know, on my Todd, on a little rock. It was fantastic. So, just again to say, if you haven't already, please like my page on Facebook, Rob's Adventures. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And thanks again for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one.